going on, everybody? So I'm gonna do a video of my TTM binder. So this just has all my TTMs that I've received, except for the Panthers. The Panthers have their own binder. So this is just my regular TTM one. This was a full sticker. It did say TTM, but the M fell off. On the side of my binder it says TTM. So that's what it was supposed to look like, but the M fell off. Whatever. So this is my binder for TTMs. So we start off with my football binders. Well, my football is front. So we got the Kittle, we got the Devlin, Chris Hogan, Steven Gostkowski, Dallas Goedert, who got knocked out in the club. He plays for the Eagles, if you're wondering. Jim Crash Jensen was really dope. Hunter Renfrow plays for the Las Vegas Raiders. Alexander Madison. I was probably one of the first to get the AM 25 when he started doing that. I think it's hit or miss when you get the actual Alexander Madison or you get the AM. It's hit or miss. So that's that one. This page here, you got your Tom Rathman. Let's see if I can scoot down just a little. Got your Tom Rathman up there, your Jeff George, your Boomer Esiason. Boomer Esiason was actually like one of my first TTM successes, actually. Him and Tim Biakabatuga, they were one of my first successes. Here we got Phil Villapiano, Rocky Blair, Steve Gorgon, Dan Pastorini, Frank Lewis. Come over here. This is like the good page, I guess you could say, because you got another Tom Rathman because he signed 2 for me. Steve Young. If you haven't heard the story about the Steve Young, there's a TTM video I did a while back. You can go check that one out. It's a pretty cool story. My Brett Favre, which was really cool. Frank Reach was fun to get. Ricky Purwell, that was a good one. A couple Mark Carriers right here. Eric Metcalf. That's DK Metcalf's uncle. Anthony Johnson. As you can probably tell, I have an Anthony Johnson and Frank Reach, both in my Carolina Panthers binder, which I'll do a video of later, along with Eric Bell. Now these ones here were actually given to me by my buddy Joker68. He actually gave me the Luther Ellis, the Isaac Bruce, Otis Anderson, the Jason Hansen, which is the kicker. He was a pretty badass kicker. Andre Reed, and then Jake Delhomme. Jake Delhomme's not in the Carolina Panthers binder, along with Anthony Johnson or Eric Bell, because they're not in Carolina Panther uniform. You have to be in a Carolina Panther uniform to be able to get into the Carolina Panther binder. Same with Jared Allen. Jared Allen was part of that Super Bowl team, and he's not there. Ed Too Tall Jones, that was a pretty cool one. This J.W. Slack is a really cool one. He's his only card. He's really cool. Evan Ingram plays for the New York Giants. Richard Huntley. Those two didn't go into it because I don't really want to have doubles of Carolina Panthers in the binder. I kind of want singles. So they're over here. This one's really cool, man. Jim Everett. I was talking to Jim Everett on Twitter, and he hooked me up with his address to send to him, and I sent to him. And he signed all 3 of these for me, which is really cool. Jim Everett's dope. And then Chris McCaffrey up here. In his Stanford jersey. Rookie card. Signed. Crazy. Not in his Panthers uni, so therefore he's not in the Panther binder. But I do have one where he signed for me in his Panthers, so it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Now we're gonna go into the Giants. Got to be in uniform. 2 Rodriguez's, Will Smith, 2 Emrys Garcia's. 1 was mine, 1's my son's. Evan Longoria. This is Jalen Davis, or there's a glare. Yeah, Jalen Davis. Marvin Bernard and Atlee Hammaker. There's my Giants right there, plus up and comer right here, Hunter Bishop. I couldn't see. And then here goes the rest of my baseball. I got Goss's, Pat Neshek, Cy Young winner, Blake Snell, Tyler Trammell, Jose Canseco, Bruce Bochy, not in a Giants uni. This is Jim Abbott right here. Jesse Biddle, Mitch Garver, Anthony Villope, Jed Lowry, Two Chance Adams. Now we're getting to the more the miscellaneous side of things, which is NASCAR, basketball, hockey, and stuff like that. So there's NASCAR. We got Rich Petty, Haley Deegan, Robert Gordon, Kurt Busch, a couple of rookies right through here. Hannah Newhouse, she doesn't drive anymore. Another Cole Custer, and Tyler Reddick. Over here, you got Shaquille O'Neal, Wayne Gretzky, Joe Pavelski, Bubba Wallace. Right here is Jason David Frank. He signed these for me. All this is all through the mail, by the way. None of this is in person, other than what Joker68 sent me. Other than that, everything else is mine and TTM. So Wayne Gretzky was through the mail. Shaquille O'Neal was through the mail. Jason David Frank's through the mail. Now we're on to our comic book stuff, which I've been getting recently, and a lot of people, you guys probably have been watching the channel, or you've been checking me out on Instagram. Joe Giella, Walt Simonson, Todd McFarlane. And I put this in here because like they gave this a little random spot here for just something. So I decided to put in there what's in here. You know, Todd McFarlane, Joe Giella, Walt Simonson. So you have these three. And Walt signed in the back. Now these three here, all signatures are on the back of these three. So that's Ed McGuinness at the top, Don Perlin, and Ramona Freidon. So we'll flip to the back here, and you can see Ed McGuinness, Ramona Freidon, and Don Perlin. And now we're on to the letters. So, these are the letters. Kids playing Fortnite. It's all the letters I'm getting back from everybody. I fumbled and threw one away by accident. So it sucks, but whatever. This is from Joe Giella. Signed it after he answered the questions. This one right here is Todd McFarlane. Answered the questions. Had a lot of nice stuff in there from Todd. I also put the dates of when I got everything, when they came back on top. This is Walt Simonson. He answered his questions as well. This one's Ramona Freidon. She didn't sign it at the bottom or anything. I guess she didn't have any answers for this, so whatever. But she had for the Phantom, which was really cool. So that's dope. This is one of the newer ones. This is Ed McGuinness again. Answered the questions and then drew a cool Deadpool at the bottom here, which kind of inked up and smeared on this side, which is still cool. I mean, because at first I thought that there was two different Deadpools. Because if you look at it upside down, that's what this would look like upside down. So it's kind of like a double Deadpool, but my wife's like, you're tripping, so whatever. So this is from Ed McGuinness. Drew the Deadpool. This was my favorite Deadpool, was the Joe Kelly Ed McGuinness run. Then we got from Andy Russell. So these are like one of my first letters back was Andy Russell and the next guy. So Andy Russell went ahead and he wrote a bunch of stuff on the back here, answered a bunch of questions because I asked questions up over here on this side. He answered them, which is really cool. Same over here with Rocky Blair. He answered a bunch of questions. So it was Andy Russell who wrote back first, if I'm not mistaken. And then it was Rocky Blair next. And that's it. And then all this back here is all the names that are on this signed minor league baseball. And I didn't realize I was writing on the back of that letter. So that's it, man. That's my TTM binder so far. It's slowly but surely getting filled and going. Eventually I'll move. I don't know if I'll move these out Probably when I get more TTM cards, I will move these out and somewhere else. And then I'll eventually, when I start getting more of the letters, I'll eventually start putting them in their own binder. So with that being said, that's the end of the binder. Hope you guys enjoyed.